And so then it goes on, and then Philip does something very, very problematic. Because not only does he say he's the one that Moses wrote about and the priest, but look what he says. He says, in fact, let me get specific. He is Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. Now, then it's amazing what happens when Nathanael responds, because Nathanael responds with, Nazareth? I mean, immediately when he said that, Philip's like, man, I think I just undercut my argument. I mean, I don't think he's listening to me. Like, he's like, whoa, what did I just do? This is a huge response. Nazareth? Okay? And so then Nathanael goes on, and he says, Nazareth? Can anything good come from Nazareth? Can anything good come from there? I mean, we're sitting here, but we don't understand in first century Palestine what Nazareth was about. Because Nazareth was a town that was like a little bitty town. Like nothing happened in Nazareth. Nothing good was going on. In fact, New Testament scholars don't know why exactly, but Nazareth had a really bad reputation. Probably because it was a military town, and in a military town, lots of things happen that sometimes aren't so great there. But Nazareth, he's like, can anything come good from Nazareth? And so the fact of the matter is he is saying like, man, I don't even believe you found the Messiah from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And I definitely, if you say Nazareth, don't believe that you found the right one, because the Messiah would never be from Nazareth. I mean, seriously, that's like us saying somebody comes up to you and you have a family member that has like colon cancer and is about to die or close to death, and they say, you know what, we have found somebody who has the cure for colon cancer. And you say, oh, awesome. Well, tell me where he is. I mean, is that person like in Houston and MD Anderson, or Sloan Kettering in New York, or Emory in Atlanta, or Mayo Clinic, or where? And they say, you know, no. He's in Crum, Texas. What? Crum, Texas, is that like a real place? Yeah, it's a real city. It's really just kind of close to Denton. Well, where's Denton? Well, it's in North Texas. Well, close to Dallas? Oh, okay. But it was a small little place, and you would never get in your car and like speed over there to find this cure for colon cancer, because it's in this little bitty place. That's the idea of Nazareth. Can anything good come from Nazareth? And then he goes on and he says this. He says, well, because at this point you have to understand, Philip could have made a very, very big blunder. He could have sat down with Nathanael and he could have said, well, Nathanael, tell me, what are your problems with understanding that a Messiah could come from Nazareth? What are your issues about Nazareth? Let's talk through those. Let's reason through those. Let's consider all those. And they could have spent all day talking about their problems with Nazareth. And maybe Nathanael would have come to a point of conceding that it was possible, probably not probable, but possible that the Messiah could come from Nazareth. But luckily, good old Philip, he didn't go that route. He didn't go into talking about all the reasons and the lists and the mental constructs of Nazareth. You know what he did? He did what all adults typically do when they become believers. Most believers have come to faith this way. And you know what it is? It's not because of the list. It's not because of reasoning through it. It's not because of the 5 objections to Christianity and working through them. It's not because talking about creation and all the problems that you have with your science teacher and your English teacher and your college professor and all those lists and reasons and stuff. And no, it's not because of going through all that. It's because of what happens in the next verse.